Hi everybody, in today's channel I'm going to show you this new game called Brave Frontier. It's pretty popular on YouTube and on any devices. You can download it on your iPhone and your Samsung. It's a pretty decent game and everybody can play it. And I'm going to show it to you on YouTube. But right now I want to show you my YouTube channel. So there it is. My nickname is Natsamilo, SSFNJ. So if you haven't subscribed to it, please do, because more videos are going to be different each day. Okay, so let's go to the search button here. And I'm going to find that video. It's this one right here.
Season 8 of Guildgrade has just concluded, and for those of you who have 20,000 or close to 20,000 relics are eager to get your shiny new trophy units. But which one should you choose? I'm here to help you find out which ones you want to get first. Bear in mind, your choice can vary depending on your own circumstances, including your guild and what you should get for them, your aim in the game, whether it be hard or regular content, or it can just be based on personal preference of which unit just seems cooler.
Now, I do apologize if you're viewing this kind of backwards because I'm recording this on my iPad, so I don't really have a camera right now, unfortunately. But once I do, the picture will be much better quality.
Includes anything where it's simply just auto battle most of the time, like regular raids, Frontier Hunter, Vortex, and quests. Hard content includes anything where...
So these are the quests that you should be going on, like Raid Battle, Vortex Quest. They're pretty decent games on here, because every level you can increase your monsters, and you can get 1 gem for each point.
However, some of her buffs are only available to Thunder units. Her leader skill can help your team cap critical damage boost even before UVB, with a 250% boost if you take the SP option, and it provides a flat mitigation and stat boost during guild raid. She also carries an HP scale double SBB, so her own damage is very high. The entire kit is very much a buffer nuker focus. For parameter boost, she only has a 30% attack and HP boost, so unfortunately, no all parameters boosts. This sucks even more for the fact that Durham has the lowest base through no effort. Her kit is great for overpowering your Thunder team, further boosting one of the best nuker elements in the game, with units like Rize, Ragra, Jarib, and Erza. One of the biggest pros about Durham right now is that she provides everything that Thunder is currently lacking. A solid endgame nuker, a good damage and mitigation LS, and covers critical buffs which Thunder is currently lacking in the most. There are no good leader skills except for Yuan, Erza, and Craftbelt. Yuan can be a stand-in, but his power is just too low, and with Erza and Craftbelt being limited edition units, not everyone has them. For critical buffs there is Lid and Fizz, but Lid is also limited edition, while Fizz requires the SP options, and the buffs are barely any good. Durham is also the least seen unit in Guildgrade, and the game in general...
Now you see this chest here? They may be good or bad sometimes because they do carry like poison monsters. So be careful in each level because they will poison you. And depending on your monsters and strength, you gotta have these healing potions here on the bottom.
And for hard content, she is sadly a 3 out of 10, since hard content will usually demand flexibility in team builds, and she doesn't really allow that with how her kit is built around the Thunder element with no good defensive buffs to speak of.
So these are the healing potions, and some of them are pretty different.
Zeiss is the fire trophy unit and is known as the goddess of Frontier Hunter. If you guys don't know, Zeiss is the most popular lead to use for how much damage you can stack up and gain tons of points. Zeiss is another nuker much like Durham with an HP scale double SBB. She carries a 200% elemental damage buff if you spark. It also gives mitigation and parameter boost during guild raid, however, to fire teams, which is currently the most powerful.
Like we have here, Fusion Potion, Crescent Potion, and Hero Crystal. Now, in the beginning of the game, you gotta have the healing potion, because if you don't, and if your monsters are really weak, you're gonna fail on your first level. So I advise you to have healing potion, paralyze potion, and This one
however,
here,
is that
Crescent
Zeiss is
View.
not really all that good for hard content, as even with the amount of power she gives to fire elements, it's not enough to blow through most of the trials nowadays. On top of that, trials have little to no earth units, so it drastically downs her potential to clear most hard content. For Guild Raid, she is not as bad, but not as good as Durham. Fire has enough units nowadays to cover all necessary buffs, and there are pretty good units to stand in for Zeiss if you don't have her. Natsu and Lioness are great leader skill replacements, and the spark buff is not all that necessary when fighting the boss, since it's extremely hard to spark on a single enemy. For Guild Raid, Zeiss is a 6 out of 10. Her leader skill is decent, but her kit just isn't all that needed for Guild Raids compared to other units. For regular content, Zeiss is a complete 10 out of 10. Have fun blowing through most low-level content on auto. For hard content, Zeiss is a 4 out of 10, with Spark being good for some trials, but the focus on fire really limits her. He carries a +2 hit count buff with SP option taken, and that is the best buff in the game for normal nuking. Once again, he carries a 200% elemental damage boost with SP. He is also the only unit currently to have a 3-turn element in Guild Raid. His leader skill actually still allows use BB, so having a hit count buffer and a nuker like Sealfan is amazing for clearing that content extremely fast. That's not even mentioning that he has a normal hit nuke UBB, +4 hits, which is one of the biggest reasons hit count nukers are the most powerful when it comes to focus killing on a single enemy. For Guild Raid, as mentioned, he does open up the normal nuking window, which allows players to make normal nuke teams for Guild Raid rather than strictly doing BB spam. Even with the nerfs,
Now you gotta be careful in arena battles, because if you choose weak monsters against a stronger opponent, you're really gonna lose your level on defense.
Sadly, the nerf did hit normal nukes hard, but his kit is still amazing for boosting light teams and killing the boss incredibly fast. For regular content, 4 out of 10. He does have an HP scaled SPB, so there is potential, but it's not as good as double hit nukers.
Like this player here, he just lost all his monsters in one battle.
Because although he has enormous power in them, he is still element limited, so it's kind of hard to vary your team to elements other than light. Luckily, most trial units are light. Next, we have Desset. Desset is the Earth Trophy unit, and the Trial Killer...
Now, she's the monster that I really want to get. Even though she's not really that strong, her ability is pretty decent, and her weapon rating is kind of cool too. So that's why I really want to get her. And that she has good eyes.
Sadly, this also means that her leader skill is not the best for most content, regular, hard, or even Guild Raid. She also has a one-hit non-HP scaled SPB, which throws her right out the door for regular content, but her normal nuking potential is extremely high, with her kit having an attack conversion from defense buff on both her SPB and UBB units to use. Her SPB is a 1000 base BB damage, which is the same as Mifune's, but a long attack animation doesn't give her the same potential.
Now, the Foxblade Kitsu is the one that I have on my team. So in the next few minutes after this video, I'm going to show you guys my characters on my team. And I'm going to draw you those characters as well.
Also caps the attack on almost every unit in the team, whether it's 130,000, 150,000, or even 170,000, which is what makes her so powerful. For Guild Raid, sadly her role is very limited because of the nerf to normal nuke, and with no easily accessible leader skills to pair with her, it's hard to make good use of her kit. Only Wanahan can fully bring out her potential, but even with him, it is still quite bad. For Guild Raid, Desset is a 3 out of 10. She has very niche roles and doesn't really benefit the team as much as other units. For regular content, Desset is a 2 out of 10. Again, a long animation and a non-HP scaled one-hit SBD doesn't do her any favors. For hard content, Desset is a solid 10 out of 10. She boasts huge amounts of focus damage, and if you're aiming to kill trials legitimately, Desset is your girl.
Okay, so now you're pretty much all caught up with the Brave Frontier. So download it. It's a pretty fun game, and it takes all your time and energy with it as well. Okay, so I just finished the Foxblade Kitsu and Asura Princess Marlila. So these are the drawings that I did, and I'm only doing the faces, nothing else. And Here's the original. Asura. And my drawing. And here's the Foxblade Kitsu, the original. And my drawing. So these are all the monsters that I have in my party right now. And these are my teams up here. So I have Blazing Dragon Laduro. He's a fire type. Frigid Blade Astro. He's a water type. He's 120 level. Divine Machine. He's a guardian. And False Demon Ladua. He's a lord. And he's pretty rare too. So there you have it. And I'm also on level 93 right now. So I'm pretty good in this game. And I have 3 gems.